So, welcome everyone to this exciting session. And as you can see, we have young, beautiful Hunt with us, a passionate learner who has carved her own path in English. So, Karishma ji, welcome on this platform, and so much thankful that you are all set to share the spot with me, and you have given me this golden chance to be a guest on my channel. So thankful, Karishma ji.
Thanks to you
Okay.
for inviting me here. So yeah, first of all, as you know that my name is Karishma Chauhan. I belong from UP actually, but I was born and brought up in Delhi. Presently, I'm speaking to you from Gurgaon. After my marriage, I shifted here. If I talk about my education, I have done LLB and I'm an advocate presently. I'm working professional. Apart from that, I have a YouTube channel where I do upload conversational videos, English related content basically. And I'm a mother of two kids. And if you talk about my hobbies, I would love to connect with people from diverse background. Yeah, that is all about me.
So thankful, and I'm so mesmerized by your crispy and unique introduction. So, the first question coming your way is that can you share a little about your journey? How did you start learning this language?
First thing that I'm coming from a background which is purely Hindi medium, and not even my schooling, but even my graduation I did in Hindi medium, and I was really good in Hindi, but not good in English, definitely. But I had this passion of learning this language. I wanted to be a good English communicator, speaker of this language. That's how I began, and mostly, like if I talk about the true or actual journey that I have started after I became a mother, because before that I was in my job and routine stuff. I had a lot of responsibility on my shoulder. I couldn't pay attention to improving this language because it needs time, a little bit of time you have to dedicate for learning this. So after my marriage, along with my child, we both have learned or polished our skills. Now he is also able to speak English, I am also able to speak, and the journey has begun with the listening only. I used to listen a lot, and then I started speaking over the audio calls. There were few applications who used to provide free calling time earlier. Like now, I think it's maybe it's paid. You have to pay a nominal amount to connect with the even co-learners. I used to get that free time, and I used to connect with people, and that's how I gained confidence. And then this YouTube happened with me. I created my channel, and since then, I'm continuously every single day practicing English. And I think it is all about practicing that I'm able to express my thoughts very like freely. I don't need to think a lot. That's how it
Right.
is.
Well said. Because sometimes, people think that things happen overnight. They can become a fluent speaker the next day. So, see, Karishma ji is all set to convey the message that you need to practice a lot. And practice means to be consistent. And yes, be serious about this language if you want to learn this language or you want to be an eloquent speaker. Well said. And Karishma ji, I want to ask from you what methods basically or resources help you the most in this journey?
I think 100% it is YouTube. Since I came to know about this YouTube after my marriage, I got enough time actually to explore because I quit my job. And I think I took sabbatical for around 4 years. I was raising my child at that time. And that time it was like completely free period for me. So I used to listen a lot, and that is like YouTube videos. My favorite person whom I used to listen is Alina Reis. I'm still listening her sometimes whenever I get her any unique video and whatever she shares. So that is one thing, that listening. And apart from that, I focused on daily translation, like people avoid, and especially like I have noticed that tutor says that you should not go with the translation. It's not good method. But I would say in the beginning, when you don't know anything about a language, then the translation from your native language to English language, it is important. Then
Of
only you will
course.
understand that how, what do we call this thing? How will you know that? Just by
Mhm.
listening with zero knowledge of English, you cannot speak English. You must have to gather, you can count it that maybe it comes under the grammar. Like I focused on vocabulary. I've learned vocabularies through daily translation. So I used to watch Kanchan Keshri ma'am's channel. It's one of the good or famous
Wonderful.
channel. Yeah.
Yes.
So you know what? It is engaging also because she creates content with her daughter. when the kids involved in any kind of video, it's automatically become, interesting. We like to watch it. We never feel bored. That's how we
Yeah.
began. And my child, he was with me, so he loves the way she speaks. He tried to copy her. He also paid good attention while we were
Mhm.
learning. That's how I think these are the two method I worked a lot. Like for around 6 or 7 months, I kept listening only.
You kept listening, and then you also suggest to the beginners community that we must take the help of translation from our native language to English so that they can slowly and gradually level up their English level. So rightly said, I have also heard many a times that we should learn especially the words first, like we shouldn't say same or arm. We should use apple, mango, and slowly and gradually, we can use these English words by framing simple and basic sentences. And then we can level up our English skill and take to the topmost layer. I mean, it depends on how much time are you investing in that language. Well said. Fantastic. But I hope that with every learning comes along what the term challenge is. So I think that you must have faced a lot of obstacles or hampers. So what was the biggest challenge when you even thought of mastering this language?
It's quite funny to share, or I don't know whether I should share it or not because it's not related to English that I face the challenge. Challenge is about my family because I got married that time. Supposed to spend good time with my family and mother-in-law. And whenever she used to see me, like I was always on phone, and that is one expression that I try to avoid every time. I was like feeling that what she might be thinking, like whole day I'm just sticking with my phone and listening, like whole day the what do we say, earphone that is there, and I kept listening something and something. So she used to see me, and I used to feel like very hesitant that what
Very
she
hesitant.
might be thinking about me. But the moment when I tell her that now I have started my channel and it's monetized, that day she understand, and I told her that ma, you remember that you used to see me that am I doing whole day like with the phone and YouTubing. This is what I used to do. I was learning English. So she felt
Okay.
really proud on me, but I feel that this is also a challenge. You have to take time out with your household chores. You have to dedicatedly invest time in the
Hmm.
beginning. In the beginning, it is really important that you are giving time, because if you
Right.
don't listen enough, you may not able to speak or give output. Like until you consume something, how will you give output? So that
Right.
consumption of language is really important, and that's the biggest challenge I face, because being a housewife, being a mother, being a wife, I supposed to work in the kitchen, supposed to take care of my family, supposed to take care of my child. But after that, take out some time for myself. I took out some time for myself and I did my practice.
Oh, wow. I mean, though your strategies were conspicuous, yet you had to face a lot of challenges. The situation was, I must say, precarious, but you handled it so well that now everyone, I think, in your family, not only your family, but we all are proud of you. And yes, this is what we say true inspiration. When I mean, you have a lot of challenges in your life, you have a lot of problems, but then you have a set goal, you have a set target, then you are an epitome of that. I must say that people say that we have a lot on our plate, we can't do this. I think that they are lame excuses. If you are set to you can say reach the summit of your ambition, then you can. So truly and well said, I completely agree with that. And Karishma ji, next question is, we all have a motivational drive right behind it, and people who have ambitions, people who have motivations, they are someone special, or they can play the role model for the society. So what was your motivational drive?
Honestly speaking, I don't think that there is such kind of motivation behind me. It was my personal choice that I want to grow and I want to reach at a certain level. The one thing is that what I can say that my motivation is my conditions, my responsibilities, or my surroundings, because I was not satisfied with the uh, surrounding. I was like at home, I was like working, taking care of everyone. There was nothing which I'm doing for my personal for myself. And you won't
Right.
believe, but at that time I started creating TikTok videos also. I used to feel that if I will do it, I'll become famous one day and people will know me, because my ultimate goal is to become famous on some platform. English is also there, that's my passion, but I was not good at that, so I didn't try it. First I tried TikTok videos. I used to upload my funny reels, expression with expressions and all, and I loved it. So I was thinking that okay, now I get my ultimate goal. This is what I have to do. I used to think like that. So I used to create videos with my son even when he was only 4 or 6 months old. He used to lie on bed and I used to create videos with him. Those videos were on TikTok. And suddenly when the TikTok ban in India, it was banned in India, that time again I was like, now what to do, what should I do, there is nothing. Then I find that YouTube, and I thought of that many people are creating videos, why I can't. But I noticed that the people who are speaking in Hindi, and I don't know, I don't feel attracted to them. But the people who are speaking English, I felt so much attracted, and I felt like
Mm.
listening to them. And that's how I met with Alina Reis. Her videos, they popped up in my YouTube. So I started watching them, and somehow I started feeling that I should also learn English. I should also do it now. This is the right time, because obviously after 3 4 years I have to resume my career. How will I do it if I don't know English? It is in demand. So that's
Mm.
how, or I had past experiences also where I got rejected in many interviews just because of my English. So I used to learn my introduction, I used to learn the answers just to face the interview. I remember those days. Just keeping those things in my mind, I thought, okay, now it is time to do it. Otherwise, it will be too late. And that's how I began and started doing it.
Wow, amazing. I think that personal grooming was the motivational drive. And because you want to groom yourself personally, so beautifully you have come up, and we all are so proud of you. So, English is actually very important, but for that, guys, we have to work like Karishma ji and please learn some lesson from her. Right. And we have to stay patient, we have to stay resilient at the same time because Rome was not built in a day. And what advice would you give to the absolute beginners? Like you had already pointed out that we must translate from our native language to English language. Is that particular Midas touch that you want to share with the beginners community?
Um, okay, so I want to say one thing, that if you are absolute beginner, you should start with your home first. You should
Hmm.
know each and every object name which is in your home. Go into the kitchen, try to speak all the spices name. I'm pretty sure that you don't know all of them. Even many good people, they don't know all the names of those spices. First of all, just improve your vocabulary with surrounding. Go to your washroom, try to many people, they don't even know that what do we call the tab, faucet, right? Even I did
Awesome.
not know that. I did not know that. I have learned it through 1 minute short videos, not from Kanchan ma'am, but there are many people who create such kind of videos where they share the kitchen vocabulary, the bathroom vocabulary, the living room vocabulary. First, I made my vocabulary strong, which are around me. That's how I began. And then I went to the translation method so that I should know that how to say this line in English. I wouldn't say that I was like completely beginner the time I have started, but still there were many things I did not know. For example, that put off, put on, take off, take on. I don't know all these, did not know all these things. I had learned all those things when I was on my journey. So that was the beginning time for me. So if you're a beginner, must confront all the things around you. First of all, speak loudly, tell their name, express your surrounding first. That is very important. Like, this is my mobile, this is laptop, that is a scenery. Like, this is how you should start expressing yourself first. And then you have
Exactly.
to move on to listening. Listening should not be your first step. It should not. You must have a basic knowledge about few words which are very important to form a sentence or maybe speak a language. And then I say that grammar is not important, but still you must have the basic idea of tenses and few modal verbs and the articles, the basic ideas. It will help you to form your sentence. And then on the way, when you will be on your journey, you will automatically learn different grammar rules. You won't even realize that you are using them in your conversation nicely. This is how I did.
Oh, wow. So, do you mean to say that we have to immerse ourselves, first of all, around our surroundings? Yes. And
Right.
immersion is very important. We have to look at things and also try to know the English version of that particular thing. And slowly and gradually, we can pick the name of, say, ingredients, try to use
Indeed.
in simple sentences, frame simple and common sentences, and then you are all set